What if dinosaurs return tomorrow? Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and seeing breaking news on every screen around the world. Dinosaurs have returned. At first it sounds impossible. People assume it's a joke, a movie promotion, or another internet hoax. But then the videos start appearing. A giant T-Rex walking through a forest, massive creatures moving across open fields, flying reptiles circling above cities. Within hours, governments confirm the unbelievable truth. Dinosaurs are back. But what happens next? Would humanity survive, or would the world fall into chaos? The first 24 hours would be complete panic. Millions of people would rush to social media looking for answers. News channels would switch to non-stop coverage. Highways would become crowded as families try to leave areas where dinosaurs have been spotted. Stores would quickly run out of food, water, and emergency supplies. Scientists would be asking one critical question: where did they come from? No one would have an answer. While experts try to understand the situation, dinosaurs would continue appearing across the planet. Some would emerge in forests, others might wander close to towns and cities. The uncertainty would make everything even more terrifying. Now imagine looking out your window and seeing a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the distance. A creature that once ruled Earth millions of years ago is suddenly alive again. What would you do? Would you stay and watch? Or would you run? Most people think modern technology would easily solve the problem. After all, humans have tanks, helicopters, drones, and advanced weapons. But controlling a few dinosaurs is very different from dealing with thousands of them spread across the world. Governments would immediately deploy military forces. Some areas would be evacuated. Emergency zones would be established. But there would be one major problem. Nobody has ever studied living dinosaurs. Scientists know a lot from fossils, but fossils can't tell us exactly how these creatures behaved. Some dinosaurs might avoid humans completely. Others could become aggressive when threatened. Every encounter would carry enormous risk. And then there's another terrifying issue: food. Large dinosaurs consumed incredible amounts of food every day. Giant herbivores would eat huge quantities of plants and vegetation. Farms could be destroyed within days. Forests might suffer massive damage. At the same time, carnivorous dinosaurs would begin hunting. Modern animals such as deer, cattle, and other wildlife could become easy prey. Entire ecosystems would be disrupted. Species that have existed for thousands of years might suddenly find themselves competing with creatures from another age. The balance of nature would begin to collapse. Food shortages could become a serious concern for many countries. Prices would rise, supply chains would be disrupted, economies could suffer massive damage. And that's when humanity would realize something important. This isn't just a dinosaur problem, it's a global crisis. However, not everything would be negative. For scientists, the return of dinosaurs would be the greatest discovery in human history. Imagine being able to study living dinosaurs instead of bones buried underground. Researchers would examine their DNA, behavior, intelligence, and biology. New discoveries could completely change our understanding of life on Earth. Medical breakthroughs might emerge. Genetic research could advance by decades. Questions that scientists have debated for centuries could finally be answered. What colors were dinosaurs? How intelligent were they? Did they communicate with each other? How fast could they really move? The world would finally know the truth. But even with all these discoveries, one question would remain. Could dinosaurs actually take over Earth again? The answer is probably more complicated than many people think. The planet they once ruled no longer exists. Earth's climate has changed. Plants have evolved. Animals have evolved. Even the atmosphere is different from what it was millions of years ago. Many dinosaur species might struggle to survive in today's world, but some might adapt. And if they adapted successfully, humanity would face a completely new reality. Imagine dinosaur reserves larger than national parks. Imagine special highways designed to avoid dinosaur migration routes. Imagine tourists traveling across the world just to see a living Triceratops or a real T-Rex. Entire industries would be created around these incredible creatures. The world would never be the same again. But here's the biggest question of all. If dinosaurs returned tomorrow, would humanity see them as a miracle or as a nightmare? Because while dinosaurs would bring wonder, discovery, and excitement, they would also bring danger, uncertainty, and fear. And maybe that's what makes this scenario so fascinating. A world with dinosaurs would be more exciting than anything we've ever known. But it might also be one of the most dangerous worlds imaginable. Now tell me in the comments, if dinosaurs returned tomorrow, what would be the first thing you would do? Would you try to see one with your own eyes? Would you stay safely at home? Or would you leave the city immediately? Let me know your answer below. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible what-if scenarios.